Good evening, world. Stay strong in Jesus. So here we are. The fast is over. It's day 40. And I lost exactly 50 pounds. And I kind of figured that's the way it would be. I know my body and the way it works just from years of doing this sort of thing, testing myself. And, but if you really think about it, I only lost about 1.25 pounds a day. And that's not a lot, you know? 50 pounds, you're like, wow, 50 pounds is a lot. But I think I have at least 10 more. I mean, it's debatable, but that's not what I really did it for. Yes, I did it to cleanse myself. Yes, I did it to open up my mind to something that I would have to focus on the amount of time we spend in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year, in 50 years. How much we spend feeding ourselves or thinking about when we're going to get the next meal. And there was many times in my life, many times in my life, that was my only thought process. Like, if I do this and I beat that guy on the wrestling mat, then I can go reward myself and give myself nourishment. And truly, probably the better thing would have been to do is feed myself more nutrient dense food, like what I was always taught as a child, that we were always a meat and potatoes family, and beef whenever it could be, and potatoes usually baked, because my mom will eat a whole raw potato still to this day, no salt or any butter or anything on it, and she enjoys it because she grew up eating food like that, Scottish family in the mountains of New York. Yeah. Either way, we find a way to just give a little, and with a little bit of time, it becomes so much, and it can become so powerful. And I'm going to use this time now to strengthen myself, my body, my mind, and start teaching a little bit more about the Bible and about God, and especially about Jesus, to my son and to whoever will listen. And I was told not to speak about this on here, and I thought it was going to go a different way, but it didn't, and I got quite a bit of more pushback. I mean, as small as the amount of comments I get, but I had the people that knew me, not just hear me on this box, people that knew me were inspired, were helpful. At the same time, they just kind of lived their lives. And I noticed towards the end of this, my son did the last 3 days, he fasted with me. And he hated eating in front of me when I was making food for him and all that stuff like that. And we had our first meal together today, and it meant something. And it was amazing. I mean, but then I wanted to sink back down into, oh, what's the next step? Not like, oh, I did good for a while, now it's time to party. Yes, I rewarded myself with an egg and sausage with a little bit of American cheese. It was probably not good for me, but and then my wife and my mom, she lost a bunch of weight, and the swelling in her legs had been going down, and people around me started fasting in a different way that I was doing, and it worked, you know. They felt good about it. They looked different on the things that we think are so difficult in the world. Just being so fat around the waist, you know. Having so much access to everything so fast and so quick. And no one knows how to wait for anything anymore. And the people getting heavier and the people dying aren't the people that have the money for all the extra. It's the people killing themselves, delivering it, and working really hard for pennies on the dime. And it is what it is, and it's not the amount of money that you have that is the problem with getting into heaven. It's what you choose to do with what you have. And that's not for me to judge. But I would say it is for me to point out. And that goes for my own life. And resting when you need to rest is way more important than working for scraps. Because that's what your fathers did before you. I'm down for working hard, always have been. Rather work hard than sit in an office but I don't need to work hard. I just have to work smarter. And I pray that everyone found a way to fast and is still finding a way. And this will probably be the last time I really talk about this on here. And I pray that everybody knows that I'm rooting for them. And I know if I keep praying and I keep speaking and people keep listening and get annoyed with what I'm saying, or realize that Jesus was right. And I'll leave you with this tonight. It's Psalms chapter 84, verse 8 through 12. O Lord God of hosts, hear my prayer. Give ear, O God of Jacob, Selah. Behold, O God, our shield, and look upon the face of thine anointed. For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. For the Lord God is a sun and a shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing will be withheld from them that walk uprightly. O Lord of hosts, blessed is the man that trusteth in thee. Stay strong, world. One love is Jesus, and he does not want heaven without you. And he died for you and me and anyone that is willing to call his name for help. And you'll find out the help has already been given. You just got to believe you can receive it. Stay real strong, world. Talk to you soon.